Hi students, happy morning to all. Welcome to 7th standard video. Today I am going to teach you 7th standard English term 3 unit 3 Jan Eyre. Jan Eyre is the play. This video is the continuation of the last video. Okay children, Jan Eyre is the play. Who is Jan and who is Mrs. Reed? Already we had seen. So in this video, we have to see full story. Okay. In last 5 videos, we had seen many scenes. So in this video, this is the last video of this play, Jan Eyre. So in this video, we have to see fully. Okay, what is the story, Jan Eyre? What is given in this play in your 7th book? Okay, students, shall we move? So education. Education is the key of poverty, unemployment, discrimination, ignorance and corruption. So all our education is must. Education is must, is one of the part in our life. Education is one of the part in our life. If you educate, if you study, you will get the whole world in your hand. Yeah. Okay, students. Jan Eyre. Jan Eyre is a novel written by Charlotte Bronte in 1847. The novel follows the story of Jan, a seemingly plain and simple girl as she battles through life's struggles. Jan has many obstacles in her life. Her cruel and abusive Aunt Reed, the grim conditions at Lovewood School, her love for Rochester and Rochester's marriage to Bertha. However, Jan overcomes these obstacles through her determination, sharp wit and courage. The novel ends with Jan married to Rochester with children of their own. There are elements of Jan Eyre that echo Charlotte Bronte's own life. She and her sisters went to a school run by The novel ends with Jan married to Rochester with children of their own. There are elements of Jan Eyre that echo Charlotte Bronte's own life. She and her sisters went to a school run by a headmaster as severe as Mr. Brogilhurst. 2 of Charlotte's sisters died there from tuberculosis. Charlotte Bronte was also a governess for some years before turning to writing. So, come to the story. It's a cold, wet November afternoon when the novel opens at Gateshead, the home of Jan Eyre's relatives, the Reed. Jan and the Reed children, Eliza, John and Georgina, sit in the drawing room. Jan and the Reed children, Eliza, John and Georgina, sit in the drawing room. Jan's aunt is angry with her, purposely excluding her from the rest of the family. So, Jan sits alone in a window seat, reading Bewick's History of British Birds. As she quietly reads, her cousin John torments her, reminding her of her precarious position within the household. As orphanate niece of Mrs. Reed, she should not be allowed to live with gentlemen's children. John throws a book at Jan and she calls him a murderer and slave driver. The two children fight and Jan is blamed for the quarrel. As punishment, she is banished to the Red Room. This opening chapter sets up two of the primary themes in the novel: class conflict and gender difference. As a poor orphan living with relatives, Jan feels alienated from the rest of the Reed family, and they certainly do nothing to make her feel more comfortable. John Reed says to no. You have to business to take off our books. You are a dependent. Mom says you have no money. Your father left you none. You out to beg and not to live here with gentlemen's children like us. John claims the rights of the gentleman, implying that John's family was from a lower class. She appears to exist in a no man's land between the upper and servant classes by calling John a murderer, slave driver, and Roman emperor. Jan emphasizes the corruption that is inherent in the ruling classes. Her class difference translates into physical difference, and Jan believes that is she is physically inferior to the red children. Jan's Jan argument. Jan argument with John also points to the potential gender conflict within the text. Not only is Jan at a disadvantage because of her class status, but her position as female leaves her vulnerable to the rules of a patriarchal tyrant. John is an overindulged only son, described by Jan as unwholesome and thick, someone who habitually charges himself, contrasting with Jan's thin, modest appearance. John Reed is a picture of exist. By fighting back when John and his mother torment her, Jan refuses the passivity that was expected for a woman in her class positions. Jan's situations as she sits reading Bivik's History of Birds provides significant imagery. The red curtains that enclose Jan in her isolated window seat connect with the imagery of the red room to which Jan is banished at the end of the chapter. The color red is symbolic, connoting fire and passion. Red offers vitality but also the potential to burn everything that comes in its way to ash. The symbolic energy of the red curtains contrasts with the dreary November day that Jan watches outside her window, a pale blank of mist and cloud. Throughout the book, passion and fire will contrast with paleness and ice. Jan's choice of books is also significant in this scene. Like a bird, shoot like the freedom of flying away from the alienation she feels at the Red's house. The situation of the sea, foul that inhabitant, solitary rocks and promontories, is similar to Jane's like them. She lives in isolation. The extreme climate of the birds' homes in the Arctic, the reservoir of frost and snow, the death white realms again creates a contrast with the fire and the explode of the chapter during John and Jan's violent encounter. Okay, students, I hope you have understood about John Eyre play. Thank you for watching my video. Have a nice day. Thank you.